Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. I wrote an article recently and I wanted to do a little video on silly bowling superstitions. This is all in fun. This is a little bit out of the ordinary from what we do when we post articles in Bowlversity section of our website at bowlingball.com, and it's certainly not instructional content, it's not product articles, it's not pro shop information, just a little fun. You know, we all have superstitions, maybe some more than others. I do. But I thought I did a little research. You should read the article because I'm not going to read it verbatim. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about 5 or 6 different types of superstitions and how they might relate in bowling. For example, beginner's luck. Boy, we've all heard that term before, beginner's luck. Usually it's said by someone who considers himself an expert in the game, and they get beaten by somebody as a novice, and they say beginner's luck. And, you know, they try to pass it off as, well, it's not my fault I lost. And that's kind of what happens in bowling. You see someone carry a lucky strike, didn't hit the pocket just right, or hit the head pin and they all collapsed in, and it happens to beat you in that game in league or in a tournament, or even for fun in recreational bowling. Beginner's luck, huh? A new bowler? Well, that happens, but that's one of the phenomenon that we see. A rabbit's foot will bring you luck. Well, come on, rabbit's foot. You know, who carries a rabbit's foot to the bowling center? But yet it's, I believe, an old superstition. It started somewhere back in Celtic tribes in Britain. I don't know. That's just what our information is, and it shows us our research. And what we hear as far as what brings you luck is terms that we hear around the center, like, I have a lucky pair of lanes. That's my pair of lanes. Or that's my bowling center. That's my lucky center. Or that's my lucky lane or my lucky bowling ball. Those are things that we say when you had a good performance or you had some good experiences with a certain thing in bowling, and that's how the rabbit's foot bringing you good luck could relate to bowling in some way. Next is bad luck comes in threes. I don't personally believe that. People want to manufacture it, so I'll look for someone that might have passed away that was a celebrity perhaps. And then you look around and you see older people pass away, but the truth of the matter is people pass away all the time. It can even relate to other types of bad lucks other than passings. It could be in bowling. It could be, well, I got an open frame and I'm going to expect them in threes. But what we typically don't do is talk about good luck in threes. You strike out in the 10th frame and you beat your opponent by 1 pin, you got 3 strikes. That's good luck, not bad luck. So it's all an interpretation, isn't it? And how about that phrase 666? Well, they say that's satanic and it's something to do with the beast or wherever the term came from in some biblical reference. I don't know. Personally, I'd like to average 666 every time I went out and bowled on all lane conditions. I'd be pretty doggone wealthy if I competed in tournaments for a good deal of prize money if I could average 222 every time I bowled, wouldn't I? Wouldn't you? So 666 could be a good thing, as well as references that people use to the contrary. Next, cross your fingers, huh? Crossing your fingers, well, that's kind of hoping, isn't it? That's kind of a thing that you're praying or hoping some good result occurs. And, you know, certainly in bowling, you want your fingers crossed when? Never. So, you know, what it is that you're hoping that someone else doesn't beat you. You're hoping they don't beat you. Personally, I hope that my bowling ball does the job. I don't wish bad luck on somebody else's bowling ball or somebody else's performance. I want to win with my performance and use of my bowling ball. So I kind of don't go along with that cross your fingers, cross your heart, that kind of thing. But everyone has different personal views. And finally, I guess another common superstition is Friday the 13th. We've heard that all our lives. It's a bad day or an unlucky day. I don't know where the heck that came from. Somebody told me, and there's some long word I put in the article. You go read it. I don't want to try to pronounce it here. Something like triskadelophobics, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of a word for fear. I just had a little fun, so I posted it in the article for you. You might want to read it. It's kind of funny. But, you know, when it gets down to Friday the 13th, what difference does that have to do in bowling? You bowl on a Friday, if it's your league or if you're in a tournament or something, and you perform real well, where does Friday the 13th occurs? It isn't. It's all a point of view. It's all a point of, is that a superstition, and is that superstition silly? Well, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it, and please read the article.